On the Selection Options page, in the Compare option, you have the most opportunity to filter the information that you would like to be returned on your report. The field is going to be an alpha field or a numeric field. And one other thing to note is that depending on where you're at, you can pull fields from other tables to display on your report. For example, if I'm in part tracking by account and I'm using the compare options to look for a particular account or a particular part number, I can click on the Shift F1 help and you will see a listing of your current part tracking by account fields that are valid, but you may also see a series of account number fields or a series of inventory fields that can be used in this same report, either to display as a column of information on your report or to be used as a filter here. So for example, I'm going to type in a field, ML1. My operation is equals to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. And at this point, you'll want to choose the appropriate value. In this case, I'm going to say equals to. The value slash field gives you the opportunity to either enter a value. So I'm going to look for ABC brake and clutch. And notice I used this example if you watched the filters video in the filters area as well. You can enter this information in any field or any of the boxes that will work for you. And the logical operator over here is an and, an or, a qualifies, or a completed. So let's say and for this one. So I'm looking for a particular business that's name is ABC Brake and Clutch. Let's say that I have a number of them. And I'm looking for the one whose zip code is 82901. That's how an and logical operator would work. If I come up here and I change this to an or, I'm looking for where the zip code equals 82901 or the business name is ABC Brake and Clutch. Perhaps I have multiple records and I'm trying to filter through those. Let's make a new example here. I'm going to look for where the business name starts with the letter A and the zip code is 82901. Or I'm going to look for where the business name starts with the letter C and the zip code is 82901. So I'm looking for any of my A or C businesses in the same zip code. This Q qualifies works a little bit like parentheses. So if you were to put a parentheses over here in the beginning of your ML1 and then at the end of your 82901, the Q starts a new set of parentheses. So you can look at two completely separate series of criteria on the same report. All of the valid fields that can be used can be displayed. I'm going to hit an or here just so I can get my cursor down here in the Shift F1. And this works for your accounting pages, your inventory pages, manufacturer, supplier, any reporting screen where you have this criteria available. You can also click on any of these and it'll display it right into the field box for you. Your operations, again, equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to, can either be chosen by clicking on them or by simply clicking on the character or entering the character in the box. So if I click on not equal to and then I realize I clicked the wrong one, I don't need to use my mouse again. I can simply click on the value and it will enter it there. I clicked on the keyboard. I didn't have to click on the mouse. One other thing about the value field, you can actually enter a field in this area. So if I were to enter SPC, you'll notice that it pops up a box that says use the field letter SPC, asking me if I want to look for where one field in my file matches another field in my file identically, or whether I'm looking for where the field, in this case RM2, has the characters in it of SPC. So if you enter information in your accounting file perhaps, and you're looking for an account whose business name is ML1. ML1 is also a field in that table, so it's going to say, do you want to look for where the field matches the field that you're searching for, or where the characters that you typed in are populated in that box? You choose yes to use the field, no to use the characters.